In the 1620s, Huguenot disobediences led to the loss of their political and army powers. They kept the spiritual arrangements of the Order of Nantes till Louis XIV's reign, when he slowly intensified Protestant maltreatment till providing the Order of Fontainebleau, 1685. The Huguenots were required to convert to Catholicism, maybe as Nicodemites, or escape as refugees, because of the main recommendation of Protestantism in France. They were also subjecting to violent dragging deaths. According to Louis XIV, the French Huguenot population had been decreased from 900,000 to 800,000 followers to only 1,000 to 1,500. He overemphasized the collapse, though the French Protestant community was devastated by the dragging deaths. Under Louis XV, the remaining Huguenots suffered continuing persecution. Calvinism had virtually vanished from France by the time he passed away in the year 1774. The Order of Versailles, signed by Louis XVI in the year 1787, put an end to Protestant persecution. Protestants earned equal rights as people 2 years later, with a revolutionary statement of the rights of man and person in the year 1789. In what's considered the second bloodiest spiritual war in European history, gone beyond only by the 30 Years' War, which claimed the lives of 8 million people, an approximate 3 million people passed away as a consequence of bloodshed, starvation, or illness. Much of the fighting happened throughout Queen Catherine de' Medici's lengthy regency as the mother of Henry II of France's small sons. It also included a dynastic power struggle between two effective, worthy families in line for the French throne: the rich, enthusiastic, and busily Catholic ducal House of Guise, a cadet branch of the House of Lorraine, who claimed descent from Charlemagne, and their ally Anne de Montmorency, Constable of France, or in other words, leader-in-chief of the French military, versus the less rich, enthusiastic, and busily Catholic Honorable House of Lorraine. Foreign allies supported both sides, with Habsburg Spain and the Duchy of Savoy supporting the Guises, and England supporting the Protestant Condés and Jeanne d'Albret, Queen of Navarre and marriage partner of Antoine de Bourbon, Duke of Vendôme and King of Navarre, and their child, Henry of Navarre. Moderates, primarily related to the French Valois monarchy and its councillors, tried to maintain a sense of stability and keep from open violence. This faction, called politique, put their faith in a strong central government's capability to guarantee order and consistency. In contrast to Henry II's and his father Francis I's earlier rigorous views, they started to make steady concessions to Huguenots. Catherine de' Medici, the Queen Mother, was a popular moderate, at the very least initially. Catherine, on the other hand, strengthened her position and agreed with the Guises at the time of the St. Bartholomew's Day massacre in the year 1572. This essential historic event required a total breakdown of state control, which led to a series of riots and killings in which Catholic mobs butchered between 5,000 and 30,000 Protestants around the kingdom over a period of weeks. The Protestant Henry of Navarre, successor to the French throne, turned to Catholicism and was crowned Henry IV of France by the end of the dispute in the year 1598. He provided the Order of Nantes in that year, which gave Huguenots substantial rights and flexibilities. His conversion didn't stop Catholics from being hostile to Protestants or to him personally, and he was finally snuffed out by a Catholic extreme. The spiritual fights threatened the monarchy's authority, which was already unstable under Catherine's 3 sons, the last Valois kings, Francis II, Charles IX, and Henry III. This modified under their Bourbon inheritor Henry IV's reign. The Order of Nantes was reversed by Louis XIV of France in the year 1685 with the Order of Fontainebleau. Henry IV's administration and choice of capable administrators developed a tradition of strong central government, stability, and financial success.